Welcome back to the couch, Nathan.
It's nice to be back, Kylie.
It is, absolutely. Now, I happened to catch a news article yesterday morning on TV, which was talking about the fact that the housing prices are going to drop further, and we're going to see, a really big downturn in the months coming. So the question for today is, what are the most effective strategies in a challenging market?
It's interesting, they say what we were saying probably a year ago, that's going to get real bad before it's going to get better, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and it's important to hire the right agent to be able to maximize the value of your home. In a hot market, Kylie, you don't do much to sell a house, right? You put it on the market, cars pull up outside. You don't even need to turn up to open home. They just fight amongst each other.
Well, people are wanting to buy it before the first open home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a great conversation to have. What do you need to do to be able to maximize the value of your home in a challenging market like we're having at the moment? And like the article says, and like we've been saying for a long time, that's going to get worse before it's going to get better. So number one is, now is a better time than what it will be in 12 months time to sell. No question about that. Now they say it on everywhere, right? Number two, having just an agent who hasn't refined his or her skills to sell your house in a market like this is the biggest mistake somebody can make. It costs you thousands of dollars.
So you're looking for an agency with a strategy.
An agency with a strategy, absolutely, who give you suggestions what's best for you and your particular home, because a first home is different to a home that's worth multi-million dollars, and a buyer for a first home is totally different. They think differently than a home that's been probably third or fourth or fifth house worth a couple of $1 million. So it definitely makes a huge difference hiring the right agent and agency who's got the right strategy for you.
Brilliant. So to finish us off, what are some really key things that we do here at Najib that makes us stand out and makes us different, that shows the strategy that we're using?
I think it's important to point out a couple of stats that REA, the Australian Real Estate website, put out just not too long ago, which was interesting. They said 71% of buyers will not look past any property who hasn't got a price or a price guide on it. So now the question I ask is, how can you maximize the value of a home if you actually have excluded 71% of the buyers? You're only dealing with 29% of the buyers.
Exactly, because if people are looking on TradeMe, for example, and a property hasn't got a price guide on it, they're more likely or most likely to scroll past it.
Absolutely, especially when there's 365 other properties on the market. Well, you know what? I'm not going to look at this property. We go to Najib's property because they all have price guides on it, right? So it's important to, when you're selling a property or anything in general, right, you must open it to every single buyer that's out there. That's how you maximize the value of anything. So buyers, you put yourself in buyers' shoes, right? And I ask clients this. When I'm going in a meeting, I'm like, how do you feel where a property has got no price or price guide on it? They're like, we don't look at it. Okay.
Frustrated. Yeah.
Right? So if you don't look at it, what do you want an agent or an agency to market your property without a price guide? Doesn't make sense to me at all.
No, because there's so many houses on the market, as you said, at the moment. No one wants to spend their Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night ringing 10 agents every night to see whether that's a house they're going to put on their list of open homes to see at the weekend.
And what do the most agents will say? Most agents will say, well, I'm not too sure what it's worth. Come and have a look at it. No, I won't come and have a look at it. I've got 15 others to look at, right? And number two, there was another stat. Floor plan. We put that in all our marketing. Floor plans. 54% of buyers will frustrates them if there is no floor plan available on a property, right? And then it's very important to have an agent who has got a product knowledge, that knows every single sale in the area, is specialized in the area, knows what's happened 6 months ago in the area, what's happening now, and when they find a buyer, they work with buyers so closely, so diligently. Because at the moment, you can push buyer off the fence, or you might lose a buyer because you're not diligent enough with them.
And there's plenty of other properties for them to go and look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the difference between an average agent and a good agent and a great agent could be 15% or more. Like many times now, one of our agents who I had a conversation with just earlier they were saying, like, you know, what is in this market, what we can do as agents to take market share. Well, the truth is, you get your own listings, as well as most agents when they go to a property, they just list the property because they give them the number that was achievable 12 months ago. They're not having a frank conversation with clients that your home would have been probably 12 months ago worth X amount, but now it's worth X amount minus 15% because the market has gone back. But if you think about it, you selling your property and then you buying now, or we recommend to our clients, because the market is going down, sell now, we cash you up now 15% higher and buy 15% lower come winter.
Absolutely. So that honesty, openness from your agent, and now is really the best time to sell.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just to summarize, a great agent who's got product knowledge, has got all the information online, puts in price guides on homes, and has a floor plan, and knows how to negotiate, or how diligently they can work with your buyer, because it's not hard to get into real estate. And as I said, 12 months ago, 24 months ago, it was easy to sell a property. Anybody could sell it.
Absolutely. No, great summary. Thanks, Nathan.
Pleasure.